You know, with our football team, first of all, I think we have the best talented young men in the area. Our coaching staff is second to none, and we have an amazing support group here, everywhere from our band to our boosters to our parents. I feel like I'm very fortunate and very blessed to be the athletic director here. Our coaches care about our kids, our teachers care about our kids, our administration cares about our kids. Sarasota is a giving community, and they give back to our student athletes, and that's one of our secret weapons making us successful, is all the community positive feedback that we get here at RiverView High. I think all our coaches in all our sports, you know, our fall, winter, and spring sports, it's like a tribe here at RiverView. And we really have to thank the students here, because if it wasn't for the students and the student section for all our games that come out and support, I mean, that's what makes Friday Night Lights, is all our students coming out and supporting the Mighty Rams. When you see that amount of support, you know RiverView High School must be doing something right.
My name is Castillo, and I'm the principal of RiverView High School. There's something about RiverView that I have never experienced at any other school. There's something about Ram Nation that just makes it special, and it's really the people that are here. The staff, the students, the families. There's a lot of wonderful traditions that we have here, but at the end of the day, our main goal is to do what's right by kids and to work as hard as we can to help kids be successful. I think when we think about RiverView athletics, it's about character. It truly is about building up our students, building up kids, and making them learn how to work as a team, learn how to make mistakes but correct those, learn how to win together, and to learn from each other. It's really about us learning how to be better people through athletics.
My name is Joshua Smithers, and I'm the head football coach at RiverView High School. Proud to be the first thing that comes to my mind. You know, I was born and raised here in Sarasota, and growing up here, you know, in the 80s and 90s as a kid, RiverView was a premier program. So to have the ability and the chance and the opportunity to lead this program, to me, it's one of the greatest honors I could have. I think one of the unique things about RiverView is when you come to RiverView and you step on campus and you hang around a little bit, you feel two things. You feel, number one, you feel a family atmosphere. You see, everyone's getting along, there's a lot of support, but probably the thing that I think makes RiverView the most unique is the tradition. You know, you come back, you see alumni everywhere. They're working at the school, you see alumni at practice. There's such a great tradition here of winning and having pride in who you play for that I would say that's probably the most unique aspect of RiverView, and the thing that I really appreciate the most. If every Friday night we step on the field, that we control the things we can control. We want to start fast on both offense, defense, and special teams, and we want to be very physical. If you ask anyone about RiverView High School football, and they're going to tell you that they were in a battle with it. You know, the tradition is that you're big and you're physical, you play smash mouth football, you fly around on defense, and that's what we want to continue here. We're just made it a 2018 version. So we got to start fast in all three phases of the game, and we're going to be physical for 4 quarters. And if we do that, we feel like we got a great opportunity to win every Friday night.
We've been waiting for this moment here, fellas. We've been waiting for this. So I want y'all to repeat after me. All the great legends said this right up. You say this, you mean it with your heart. You mean it with your heart. So repeat after me. Here we go. Touch your brothers. Touch your brothers. Touch your brothers. We going to war, baby. We going to war, baby. Here we go. Be strong and courageous. Be strong and courageous. Do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. Do not be terrified. Do not be terrified. For the Lord their God. For the Lord their God. With you always. With you always. Amen. 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 Amen.
Fight for each other. When I say one team with one heartbeat, everybody signed up.
Fight for each other. 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 One team. One team. One team.
Coach Gerald Perry. I've been here for the last 5 years. It takes a lot of commitment. It's an everyday grind. You got to love what you do. You have to have passion for it. You need to be excited to come in and get the job done, because RiverView has a great history of toughness in football and doing a lot of great things. I started with youth. I'm coaching youth for about 15 years, and that's what really got me into the kids. And you start talking to them one-on-one and understanding the guys, and finding out that some of them go home and they don't necessarily have the means of a meal. Some of them go home and lights are off at their home, so you never know what they're going through until you speak to them one-on-one. It's tough to sit there and listen to a kid tell you that, I don't have anything. That got me really, really close with the kids. I started bonding with the kids and, helping the kids out and sort of teaching them, hey man, do the right thing. You may not have everything right now, but you can always do the right thing. The kids relate to me, I relate to them. I'm a familiar face from the community. I've coached a lot of kids and youth. We all share the same values, and I want to see these guys grow up, become great fathers, great employees, great football players, and just great people. I think these kids need football just like football needs them. A lot of them come from broken families, and they have a lot of stuff going on in their mind, in their growing minds, and I think football takes away from that, and they can actually get out and run and showcase their talents. And that, I believe, that really takes away from a lot of these kids, the way their mindset is and things like that. So I think football is really special, and football is also a team sport. So you have to bond and have a brotherhood with the next guy. So I think that's really important too.
Tradition. Greatness. Opportunity.
I took a football job in 1981. When I got here, principals was Ed Brown Jr. and the school opened in 1958, and they'd never once been to the playoffs. It's really hard to change that culture. And we knocked on the door several times, came real close, had 3 one-loss seasons, and then in 1988 we broke through, and then 23 years we ended up in the state playoffs. So once you get it turned, then the expectation changes completely, and the thought process of losing never even crosses your mind. But it's hard to get people to believe, but once they believe, wow, is it fun. Half the coaches went to RiverView. It meant a lot to the kids, it means a lot to us. It's there's a love for this place, and it's legit. As far as my work in life, I've been very fortunate, but this place right here, when I die, they're going to throw my ashes right around the 50. I've known Josh. His dad was one of my defensive coaches. I've known Josh for his whole life. Marvin Harris is out there, played defensive back, and so it runs deep. Real impressed with the staff. Jared Clark played at Cardinal Mooney. Jared Clark has done a great job with these kids. The whole staff has. Todd retired. Todd Johnson. They put Josh as interim, and awful good man, and ended up taking the job. And he certainly has kept the tradition alive. It's old hometown. We all bleed maroon, and that's a fact. Everything's signed, we bleed maroon, and it's kind of the deal. That's lifetime. If you're not successful here, you got to look at yourself dead in the eye, because everything that can be done to help kids become successful is here. It's a great school.
My name is Coach Bernard Ziegler, aka Coach Zeke. I've been coaching here at RiverView about 25 years now. Well, for me to be a coach here, it's more about help teaching the kids not just football, but try to grow up to be better young men, better people. It's more of giving back to what somebody given me, so I'm just paying it forward, basically. And tradition, well, tradition is just not football and winning. It's about taking care of your house, your family, therefore the winning will come. And you try not to have a dink in the armor, because if you do that, then it's a weak link. Our tradition here is tradition of winning and success, not failure and selfishness. So we try to teach everybody to care for one another. And again, like I said, be a family, take care of your house, take care of your brothers, and they'll take care of the program.
Well, my name's John Neidert. I'm an assistant coach at RiverView High School, and I help with coaching the linebackers. And I've been doing it for 30 years, and I really enjoy working with the kids. You get something out of it when you work hard. It's like life. Nobody gives you anything in life. You got to earn it. And I think that's what football's taught me. And you're not going to win every game. You're going to, you're going to be down sometimes, but you never give up. You always keep trying. In life, you get knocked down in life, you got to get back up and keep going. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Nobody's going to care. You got to make your own decisions what to do. I think football taught me a lot about working with other people too. Like a team, you have to be a team. There's just not one player on a team. There's a bunch of players, and each of them has to do their own part for the team to succeed.
All right, my name is Jerry Clark. I am a U.S. history and sociology teacher here at RiverView High School, and I also am the offensive coordinator. I think being a coach anywhere is difficult. You take a lot of your free time and you devote it to these kids in a program, and specifically here at RiverView, trying to build a program to what it can be and to what it was. That takes a lot of time, so a lot of hours, and it puts a strain on your family. And luckily, us coaches have incredible wives and understanding children that they get to come around the program and be around us and watch what we do, but they also allow us to do it. And it's a strain on them, but we couldn't do it without it. Well, I grew up in Sarasota, and I've always admired RiverView High School because as I grew up, there were, I call them legends. The Todd Johnsons and the China Smiths and the, guys like that. David Boss, those kind of guys come to mind. And this place has always been a place that won football games. They always had good teams. John Sprague and Coach Anderson for a long time did such a great job around here. And RiverView High School has such a rich tradition as far as that's concerned. And, they do things the right way, and they win games. And I'm just proud to be a part of that. My projection for the 2018 season is that we're going to have a group of guys that love each other, that play for each other, and that play hard from snap to whistle. Our goal every game is to play the best game that we can possibly play. Doesn't matter who we're playing. If we're playing Lakewood Ranch or Booker High School, or if we're playing for a state championship, it doesn't matter. We're going to play. We want to go out there and play the best that we can play, and that means going from snap to whistle as hard as you can possibly go.
I'm number 8, Amari Pitts, and I play corner and safety. What it means for me to be around means everything. My dad played here, he played running back, and it's just fun here. What it takes to play at RiverView is you need everything. You need to be here all the time. You need to grind. There's no plays off, and just be 100% every play. My favorite part about playing corner and safety is the big hits, getting picks, maybe scoring touchdowns, pick sixes. The fans playing a big part in RiverView football is big because the roar of the crowd gets everybody going on the football field, and making big plays, that's what it's all about, and fans go crazy, and we love it.
It means a lot here to be a middle linebacker. To here, you gotta be on your feet, always making plays, making sure everybody else doing their job, and be the most live person out there on the field, which I'm working on right now. To be live means to have the juice every day coming out, everybody feeling your vibe, and working hard because you working hard. And if they feel that you giving up, then they gonna give up and feel like they can do whatever you do, which you don't wanna have with a whole team. You gotta be a leader basically at every position, but middle linebacker, yeah, they hold you to higher standards. Commitment-wise, to be committed, you just gotta be willing to wake up every day, be willing to come sweat, do everything that other people don't want to do. It means a lot to me to have the coaching staff that I have. I have a coach here, my defensive coordinator, who's been coaching me for 6 years. So that's the best thing any player could ask for. I project that we win, we be the best in the area all the time, not just best defense, but the best team in the area. We win in the district, we win in playoffs, and we're trying to go to states what we could have did last year.
It comes with a lot of responsibility being around. You gotta be willing to go through a lot to be successful, and you gotta listen to the coaches, you gotta play for your teammates, and you just gotta work hard when you're at RiverView High School. It's complete commitment. You have to be 100% in all the time, because as soon as you start slacking or letting up, you're letting your teammates down and you're letting yourself down. So you have to be 100% in all the time. I've been playing football since I was 8 years old. It just shows how much football means to us and how it's truly been a huge part of our life growing up in Sarasota. Here at RiverView, the fans are everything. When we come out and everyone's cheering and yelling and screaming for us, there's no better feeling. My prediction for the 2018 RiverView football team is that we're going to be unstoppable. We're going to win games and make our fans happy.